at us.
They fight hard when the water's still warm.
Yeah.
It's getting a little colder, they bulldog hard, but they don't. They come in pretty quick.
So sort of do like the salmon thing, get them up, walk back with them.
Yep. When I scoop, pull.
All right.
In the net. Okay. Get out the tools and do a little surgery here.
Yeah. And show us the proper way to do all this.
Yep. You got to be sure to have all the right tools with you. Bolt cutter to cut hooks off, jaw spreader, long pliers, all very important equipment. This one's not looking too bad, though. And a big net where you can keep them down in the water the whole time.
And you want to minimize the handling of them,
right.
correct?
You want to keep them in the water, protect their slime coat. Want to get your bait out of the net before you stick your hand in there, or you're going to have big outs.
Some nasty sharp hooks you don't want to be playing with.
These hooks are razor sharp.
You want to toss that back to me, I'll get it out the way.
Mid-40s fish.
Well, definitely gave my Wheaties a workout.
All right. Get out of the way. You want to lift her up, or you want me to?
Why don't you show us how the proper way to get them out and release them?
Basically, what you want to do is just get up right in the gill plate there. Stay out of the gill. Don't touch that. Get a good firm grip on the jaw.
I got the net here.
Support their belly. Oh, yeah,
that's a nice fish.
That's a good 45, 46 incher right there.
That's a nice muskie.
Heck yeah. That's a dandy.
I see all that power in that big tail.
Fish. That is a beauty.
That's gorgeous.
It's a dandy.
Huh? For my third muskie, that's... You've spoiled me. You've spoiled me.
Let's get her back. We got some little mess to clean.
The hook set tip up is extremely easy to set up. We push down and turn to engage it in any of those 3 notches, set the flag under the T-bar. Now when that fish bites, the spring decompresses and sets the hook firmly into the mouth of the fish.
The hook set tip up has the highest hookup percentage. How often does your tip up hook up? Hook set tip ups are available at hooksettipup.com, Gander Mountain, Shields All Sport, Sportsman's Warehouse, and select Mills Fleet Farm, Wisconsin stores.
Out here, a man's gear better stand up. This Reynolds fella, good example of that. Divides his time hunting, roping, and makes his living fishing. Always after the big ones, crappie, bass, or redfish. He's partial to vicious fishing lines. Cast easy, resist abrasion, sensitive to the slightest strikes. Time to get vicious. Reckon? I'm gonna need a bigger net.
Well, welcome back. We got that one in the boat pretty much right off the bat.
Yeah.
While we got a second here, we're set back up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your service?
Well, I guide pretty much year-round here in Green Bay. I'm right out of the city of Green Bay. I fish for muskies, walleyes, do a little trout and salmon stuff, some ice fishing in the winter, mostly for whitefish and some walleyes too. We run, mostly walleyes all spring, throughout the whole summer. Do a lot of muskies in the summer and early in the season. once fall rolls around, right now, I don't book anything but muskies.
No.
I love muskie fishing. We have just an amazing fishery out here for muskies. Probably one of the best in the world. You know, we've been having anywhere from 4 to 6, even 10 fish days. It's amazing, you know, and the fish are all like the one we got before. You know, they're in that mid 40 range. A lot of fish up in the 50 range too. You know, and not just the muskie fishing out here. Everything is awesome. The walleyes are fantastic. There's trophy walleyes, lots of good eaters. Smallmouth fishing is fantastic. Big pike, trout and salmon is world class. We got it all.
Yeah, you gotta love the area.
I feel blessed to be able to be out here every day of the week, and it's been a great career move.
Great. Why don't you tell everybody how we can get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me at www.captainjollycharters.com. That's my website. You can go on there. There's a message board. I keep updated. Pictures, all my price info, everything's all right on there. My phone number, email address.
Great.
It's all there.
Oh, it's a different board. Different bait.
Oh, this fish is angry.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Well, while we're fighting this guy a little bit, what's your preference on line setup, leaders?
I run long leaders, 4-foot leaders, so when those fish roll up, you know, they're not gonna cut up your mono.
Okay.
I run 40, 50-pound mono. You gotta use heavy gear. You don't want to fight these fish too long. You want to get them in the boat and back in quick.
Preference mono versus a braid?
I prefer mono. I think you get more shock absorption when you get a strong hit. Fish stay on better. With that no stretch, you do lose a lot of fish. So I use 40, 50-pound mono. Really seems to keep the fish on better, especially when I have inexperienced customers. It's a little more forgiving.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see, got a couple boats starting to work in where we're at. Pressure factor.
It can be. That's when you just start running longer leads. The fish get a little boat shy. Run your baits back further and you'll catch more.
All right, board, come on up. Trying not to pop this board off like we did the last one. Look like it looks like a shark coming in. To say they gotta give a little more fight than a sheephead there, Captain Doug. I'm liking this. Sorry, I don't mean to hit the captain in the head with the rod.
All right, I'm used to it.
Oh, that gorgeous fish. Oh,
We just had another rip. As we got one in the net, another fish just hit that line.
I don't know if we got snagged, if that was a fish.
That was a fish. We're still with 7 feet of water. Almost had a kind of double.
Yeah.
I guess they're biting this morning.
Well, that was 2 within 10-minute span there.
Yeah. So. Get those hooks out of the net. Hurt yourself.